What's good, everybody? It's your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different, your favorite nappy-headed producer with the fro and the hood, chilling like Darth Vader today. But today we're looking at a new video. I'm gonna show you guys a free VST synthesizer that I think a lot of you guys might want to check out if you're lacking in the synthesizer department, you're looking for something new to mess around with, or you're brand new and you need something to start off with. This is a very dope and powerful synthesizer that's absolutely free that you can use right now. It's called Odin 2 by the guys I think called the Wave Warrant. So I'm gonna take a look at it, show you a little overview of it, I'll show you how it operates a little bit, and then do a couple of preset demo. And then I hope you go down and download it. So the link will be in the description below. Watch the video before you go download so you know what you're getting into. So let's go ahead and jump into it and check it out right now. So here we are at the Wave Warden's website. As you can see, this is right here, Odin 1. They also have Odin 2. They also have Odin 1, which, I mean, they got the older version. You want to check that out as well. It's pretty cool. But this is Odin 2. As you can see, it's a pretty dope looking synthesizer. It got kind of a Silent 1 vibe to it. That's why I went ahead and looked at it. I was like, oh, I have to check this out. I was a big fan of Silent 1 back in the day. I don't think they did an update in a while yet, but yeah, it's still pretty good. But as you can see, it's a synthesizer. It has 24 voices. It's a 24 polyphonic voices. It has inspired off of Valhalla, talking about some of the older stuff, but it has different analog filters such as the Moog ladder filter and the Korg filter. And there's different type of, I think, wave shapes inside of it. Like, so you go down here, there's a free download for everything that have Windows, Mac, and Linux versions, so everybody can get this, which is really dope. This is a VST3 plugin, and it is a 64-bit plugin as well. So keep that in mind if you're running 32-bit or if you don't know how to install VST3s yet, right there. But there's a manual that should teach you how to do that. So check that out, read the manual so you know what you're getting into. So here we are inside FL Studio, and I have Odin 2 pulled up right here. There's the initial preset right here. So this is when you start it, what it look like. I'm gonna go ahead and play you a little bit of the sound demo I made real quick, only using Odin 2 sounds and some of my own drum kit, stuff like that. So let's go ahead. All right, so as you can see, Odin 2 is a very powerful synthesizer, and you can get a variety of different sounds and characteristics, and it actually can make some dope beats if you know how to make dope beats. Let's go ahead and take a look at the overview of it. I'll do a little preset diving, and then you need to go download this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and all that good stuff down below, just in case you don't stay to the end of the video, because I know how some of you are. Subscribe to the channel, please join the family. All right, so here we go. So Odin 2. So when you start it up, this is how it looks. Very simple. It got a nice little simple look to it. It's got 3 oscillators, a couple filters, and all your ADSR, and then your mod matrix and stuff like that. You can resize it by hitting this 150%, so you can actually make it bigger, which I'll probably make it just a little bit bigger. That should fill the screen. I'll shrink myself so we can see a lot better. So I do like that. It's not vectorial, but you can make it bigger if you're on a higher resolution monitor or a smaller resolution monitor right there. So that's good right there. All right, so when you start off, it's pretty simple. Let's say you got your unison, your D2, and your width stuff up here. You can change it between poly, retrigger, and legato, which is pretty good right there if you want to change up how your stuff works. Now when it comes to the filters, there are a ton of different filters. First off, there's this analog oscillator, which is basically your simple, your simple wave shapes that you all know and love: square, triangle, circle. I said circle, sine wave, sawtooth, and you got pulse width for the square. You also have a drift feature, which I don't see in a lot of VSTs. There's only one other VST I see with drift built in with it, a drift knob. But drift just makes the pitch slightly drift off, like how real analog synthesizers work. The pitch actually kind of drifts a little bit when you're playing notes. So that's pretty cool if you want to get a more authentic sound. And then you got your simple octave and semitone stuff right there. But hit this little triangle, and now you got all these different oscillators. So you got analog, you have a wavetable synthesizer, which you go through the shapes and all that, and they got different. They got a ton of different shapes you can go to, which is pretty dope right there. They also have a multi oscillator, which is basically, I think, 2 different oscillators put together, which you can detune. They got its wavetable bass as well. You can know, pretty cool right there. They have this thing called a vector oscillator. They have the wavetable multi, the vector oscillator, which is basically you blend between different oscillators. So basically, you put different oscillators in here, and then you blend between them. And that's pretty cool. So it works with all the wavetable shapes and all that as well. And you can blend between them. That's a pretty dope right there. You know, you want to kind of create your own type of wave shape or sound. They also have a chiptune oscillator. So for all you chiptune people out there, they have you covered right there. And they also have an arpeggiator beat into it. So yeah, that's really dope. I mean, a lot of you, you know, people like, you know, DJ Abner you're watching, you know, that might be something you like right there if you're interested in that as well. Next, you have an FM oscillator, which is basically just a simple FM. You can choose your different type of stuff. So you have a sine wave going to a chiptune. So very basic one operator, two operator FM. So pretty simple, self-explanatory. You know, really good. Get some nice little gritty sounds right there if you're in that. Phase mod, which is I guess the same thing, but it's I guess that's kind of similar to the same thing. So PM, and then you got a noise oscillator. So basically noise. You want to make snares and stuff like that. Also, there is a drawable version, so you can actually draw your own stuff in here as well. So you can actually go in here and draw your own wave shapes. So you can draw your own wave shapes. You have a chiptune version of that, and it kind of has like that kind of, you know, it's got like a stepping effect to it. So that's pretty cool right there. And they got the same thing for square down, which is actually doing with frequencies. Oh, you actually have to. You have to confirm it. My bad. So let me go back and do that again. So hit the check button. You draw it in, you confirm it. So that's pretty cool right there. So draw something weird. So I mean, you know, you can actually create your own wavetables right there. So that's dope. And you have 3 oscillators that can do all that. Next, you have your filter section, basic stuff right there. All your filter stuff. They say they got that the Moog stuff and the Korg stuff. So basic filter. You can change the type and all that good stuff right here. So, you know, comb filter and ring mod. Simple stuff right there. Your amplification, so basically some distortion you can add into there. So that's pretty cool right there. You got another filter. You got a third filter as well. I think this filter can be controlled by the ADSR, which is right down here. So you have your ADSR envelope and all that. My envelope, simple stuff right there. Not gonna go too much in there. Built-in effects. You don't see that in a lot of free VSTs. So you got delay. You got phaser. Chorus, which is my favorite. Dope right there. And then flanger. So you can get some pretty unique sounds built into that. And then you have your standard controls down here. You got your LFO controls. You got 3 LFOs. You got a global LFO. You can change the type, reset it, modulation, glide, master, XY mod, which you can actually link this to the mount matrix, which is right here, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty easy to set up. You take your source, then you hit your destination. You also have a destination 2, and you guys have a scale between them as well. So, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory stuff. You can send the filter to this, the control this, and all that good stuff. You're not gonna go too deep into that, you know that. But don't forget, we also have a built-in arpeggiator. So but it's really kind of a rhythmic type of arpeggio. It's not like your standard arpeggiator. You can't choose your time. You can choose your random. You have glide. You have your gate. All that good stuff. How many steps you want. Stuff like that. Pretty self-explanatory. So it does have a built-in arpeggiator, which I love when synthesizers have that built into them, because that just makes them a whole lot better. So that's very dope right there, indeed. All right, and next but not least, just gonna go through some presets at this point. But like I said, if you want to, go to the website. The link will be in the description below. I'm gonna go through some presets. Get it. It's free. I don't want to talk more about it. I mean, I'm not trying to go in deep to show you how to make sounds in it. Just go ahead and download, play around with it. It's good for beginners and all that. So I'm gonna just go through some presets. And you know what? I'll catch you guys in the next video. Y'all know who it is. Your boy Slim, aka MrDifferent. Not money video about money, but like, subscribe, and views. With that being said, catch you guys later. Enjoy the presets. Catch you guys in the next video. I'm out.